What's up, everybody? Welcome back. So good to see you. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. So glad to have you as well. If it is your first time here, we are currently, or at least I'm currently, hopefully there are others that are reading this book along with me, and the book is called The Power of One More by Ed Milet. One of my goals is to read more self-help motivational books going forward, and coming on here and kind of going over what I'm reading chapter by chapter. There'll be other stuff on here. I'm planning to do some interviews with some people and spiritual stuff, going through Bible stuff at some point. But I really want to start with this book. I've been wanting to read it for a little bit, and I want to share it with you as I do read it. We're up to chapter 14 currently. I just finished reading it, and the chapter is called One More Inconvenience. Again, I've said this before, but again, one of my favorite chapters, and another thing that I talk about a lot when I do videos like this on other platforms like Facebook and all those other ones. One more inconvenience in regards to success and achieving goals in life. There's a saying, and it's this: growth does not come in your comfort zone, right? Because your comfort zone is your safe zone. It's taking no risk zone. It's just getting up and doing and being very monotonous. Like, it's the everyday mundane, right? You get up, you shower, you brush your teeth, you go to work, you come home, you get up, you shower, brush your teeth. And there is no challenges. Like, there's no challenges in what you're trying to do. And then you sit back and you go, man, I wonder why I'm not getting promoted, or I wonder why I'm not, I didn't get that job, or I wonder why I can't lose 15 pounds, 20 pounds. I wonder why I feel like my relationship is not as strong as it can be. And that is because if you're not challenging yourself, if you're not putting things in front of you to help you grow, like challenges in front of you to help you grow and achieve your goals, you're not going to achieve them. The book talked earlier about higher standards and taking action, and and one more multiplier, one more association, adding people to your life that will help challenge you and help you grow. If you're not doing any of these things, and if you're not challenging yourself in regards to the goals and the dreams and the successes you want in life, then you're not going to achieve them. Things don't just happen in life, right? You don't just get up tomorrow and go, oh man, I just made $1 million. You don't just get up tomorrow and go, oh, I lost 30 pounds, right? You have to do the things, right? You have to do the things that you're not comfortable doing, because in order for you to have new successes and new goals in life and achieve them, those come with certain inconveniences, right? Because no one wants to get up in the morning and run 10 miles or 75 miles in a week, or get up and go shopping and not eat bad stuff, or get up and at 5 a.m. because you have a 7 o'clock call with a client. Like, getting up early, like I get up at 4 a.m. during my work weeks, typically, to work out, right? Do I want to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning every single day and go, I'm going to get up at 4 o'clock to work out? I mean, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but I know in order to achieve my health and wellness goals and to stay being active, for me personally, it's getting it done in the morning so I don't have to worry about it later in regards to working out. Now, have I worked out after work? Sure. But I would much rather do it in the morning because it's a challenge to me, and it pushes me to be better at that goal, at fitness, health, wellness, all that good stuff. But it's the inconvenience, right? The inconvenience is what you have to understand. You have to get comfortable being uncomfortable, right? We have to challenge ourselves. Now, there's a huge difference between challenges and problems, right? Challenges are the things we need to do, that we know we need to do, the things we need to change in our lives as far as our daily routines so that we can achieve the goals that we want. We need to inconvenience ourselves because that's the way to growth and to achieving the things we want to achieve in life. Problems are different. Like if you have a sickness, an illness, like that's not an inconvenience. I mean, it is, but really that's a problem that you have to deal with. You have to go to the doctor. You have to see a doctor. You have to deal with that stuff, right? But inconveniences are more so put in front of you to challenge you. You know, I talk about this in the spiritual sense, where I do strongly believe that we can be on the mountaintop, being successful and being, where we want to be, but God will always challenge us to see our faith. Are we faithful on the mountaintop as much as we are in the valley, right? And that's a conversation for another video, but I always talk about that because we can be faithful and happy and in good spirits when we're winning, but when we're struggling a little bit, because it's going to happen. Life is peaks and valleys. No one's life is perfect. No one's life every day is the mountaintop. We're all going to go through stuff. But what are you doing in those moments? Are you staying in faith? Are you like, you know what? Hey, this is just a bump in the road. I'm going to face this challenge head on, this inconvenience head on. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to work through it, and I'm going to make it to where I need to be. And I'll leave you with this again, well, really, it is spiritual. My pastor says we're either heading into a storm, we're currently in a storm, or we're currently coming out of a storm. Those are the three ways to look at your life. Which one are you currently in? Are you good? Possibly going into a storm? Are you in a storm, or are you coming out of a storm, right? And when we're in the storm, going into the storm, in those situations, we need to stay faithful. We need to understand that we need to figure it out. That's what life is. We need to figure it out, whatever it is. For you, for me, everyone is different. What is your storm? What are you going through? What are you struggling with? What are you struggling to figure out in life? Because life is figuring stuff out. What is the inconvenience? We need to be inconvenienced. It's going to happen no matter whether we want it to or not. In general, that's going to happen in life. But as far as this chapter goes, it's inconveniencing yourself for the greater good in regards to your goals. Want to lose weight, be healthier, get up in the morning, work out, eat better. You want to be successful in business, get up earlier, make phone calls, talk to people. Whatever your goal is, relationships, make time for your loved ones, make sure you are giving them what they need, what they deserve, and whether it can be an inconvenience or maybe just somewhat of an inconvenience, you still have to do it. And you have to show that you are giving it your all and you are trying. That is the goal. But we must get comfortable being uncomfortable because that's where growth starts. You will not grow. You will be ordinary if you stay in your comfort zone, in the comfortable. So get out of your comfort zone, get uncomfortable, get inconvenienced, and you will see a huge change in your life. That's the video. Have a great rest of your day, night, depending when you're watching this. Next chapter is chapter 15, one more defining leadership. See you on the next one. Take care.